And then how you can start sharing. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Fuel Up with Team Battle Chef. I'm your chef, Chef Anastasia, and I'm so glad that you guys came for a very special day. It is super, super cold out in New York. I don't know where you guys are from, but here in New York, it is so cold. So I'm so excited today to show you how to make your very own homemade hot chocolate. And joining me again and cooking along with me is our Team Battle Chef Ambassador, Camila. Hi, Camila.
Hi, everybody. I'm Camila. I'm 15. I'm from New York, and I go to School of the Future High.
Awesome. Thank you, Camila. So as I said, we are making some hot chocolate today, but we do have a special announcement today that we will get to right after this. So if you entered our Piping Hot Prizes sweepstakes and let us know what fun flavors you like in your hot chocolate, we will be drawing our winners live in a few minutes. So stay tuned because 3 lucky winners will be chosen. So for now, before we get started, why don't we remind everyone how we like to keep it clean and safe while we're cooking?
Okay, so we're going to go over food hygiene. Basically, what it says on the slide, you have to wash your hands. You don't want any bacteria going into anywhere. You have to tie back your hair because you don't want any hair going into the food. Roll up your sleeves. You don't want to get your shirt or sweater dirty. And make sure you're cleaning up the spot where you're cooking so you don't have a big mess. Keep maybe a garbage bowl if you want.
That's a good point. So yeah, whenever you're cooking, whether it's this recipe or not, a garbage bowl is a good one to keep nearby for any scraps, any garbage, so we don't have to run back and forth to the garbage can, right? She brought up all the main points. Tie back your hair, wash those hands, roll up the sleeves. I know it's cold out, so we might be wearing long sleeves. I rolled mine up. If you're wearing any dangly jewelry that might get in the way, you might want to take that off as well. And we're not working with a knife today, so I won't go over that too much right now. But also, if you want to keep it fun and you're cooking along with anyone, you can ask them to join you right now so we can get started. Thank you, Hal. So like I said, a bunch of you, I bet, got an email this week and you let us know what fun flavors you like in your hot chocolate. And for doing that, you might be able to win a prize. So 3 lucky winners from whoever responded will be chosen right now to win a cool cooking tool and some awesome autographed NFL merchandise. So whoever joined, let's see who won. And even if the winners aren't here, I will let them know through email. So I will share my screen. All right, so I have everyone's email in here. And you see it's a random picker, so I have no control over our winners, and I will pick 3 emails with our random picker. So drum roll, please. Let's go. So our first winner, let's see, is, and we had a bunch of you guys. All right, let's see. Our first winner is Jessica Tague at Tottenville High School. Congrats, Jessica. I don't see Jessica in the house right now, I don't think, but I will let Jessica know. If I do announce your name, please let it know, so I can, hype it up and congratulate you over Zoom. So let me write down our first winner. So we have Jessica Tague. All right, so to make this fair enough, I will take Jessica out of rotation and we will pick again. All right. Now we have even less greater chance of winning. So let's see. A second winner who will win a cooking tool and some autographed NFL gear. Let's see. So along with Jessica, we have Tiffany Lynn 2 at yahoo.com. Is Tiffany in the house? No Tiffany? All righty. Well, congrats to Tiffany. I will, all winners will be notified through email, so no worries. So let's take Tiffany's name out of rotation. Where is she? Where is she? Look how many of you responded. Good job, guys. All right, our last winner. Are we ready? And our third and final winner is, let's see. Congrats to Christine.hooker@rcsdk12.org. So those were our 3 winners. Awesome. Congratulations to all of you. All right. And of course, thank you for all participating, everyone that answered the survey, everyone who let us know what fun flavors they like in their hot chocolate. Thank you so much. You're all greatly appreciated. And I hope you enjoy some hot chocolate this season. So why don't we get started? Speaking of hot chocolate, that's exactly what we're making today. It is such a simple, fun, yummy recipe to make it from scratch in your very own kitchen. So let's see exactly what we need to make our own hot cocoa. So let's take them down to the chef zone. You'll see I have my ingredients lined up here. So first and foremost, what's a hot chocolate without some creamy milk? So I'm making a bunch of hot chocolate for everyone I'm working with today, but if you want to make your own individual cup, you just need 10 ounces or 1.25 cups of milk. And then, like I said, this is hot chocolate. So what's the chocolate in there? We have cocoa powder. This is 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. So there is a big difference between sweetened and unsweetened, which we'll get to, but this is unsweetened cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons of that. Then to make it a little sweet, because nobody wants unsweetened hot chocolate, I have sugar, and that's only 1 tablespoon. So you can use another sweetener like honey, maple syrup, another type of sugar. I just have unrefined sugar, just regular sugar right here. And that's the basics of making hot chocolate, but we want to make this fun and flavorful. So I'm going to add a little bit of peppermint extract because peppermint and chocolate is a great combination. And I might just indulge a little bit and add my own little extra chocolate in this little hot cocoa swirl. This little spoon that we have here. So Camila, are you adding anything different to yours?
Yeah, I was planning on adding some cinnamon to make it a little festive and maybe using a peppermint spoon to get some peppermint flavor in it too.
I love that. I love that we both have our own little spoons. You have peppermint, I have chocolate. So this is going to be delicious. So is anyone cooking along with us that wants to be our guest chef? So you can show off as you make your hot chocolate. Please let us know now. But now that we know the ingredients for our hot chocolate, why don't we see why these ingredients are good for us? So let's play a little game called Kahoot. So Joelle, if you could launch Kahoot, and I hope you all want to join and play. It's a really fun game. It's a little trivia, super competitive. All right, Joelle. Alrighty, so if you want to play along with us, you can go to www.kahoot.it, or if you have the Kahoot app, you can use that, and then type in this game pin. It's 7415932. So we need at least 2 players. The more the merrier, the more the funner, I think. So all you have to do is go to kahoot.it or the Kahoot app and type in this game pin that you see. It's 7415932. And I see we already have 4 players. How, Gabby, Camila joined us, Ariana. I'll give you guys a minute to join. You guys are super fun, super, super fun. Ooh, we have some more. We have Salma and Ruha. Let's see what we know about hot chocolate. I'll give you guys a second. And you guys, if you don't join in time, you can also join while we play. So whoever is still opening the app or the website, don't worry, we'll wait. Angelica joined. Awesome. All right, another 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's play. All right. This is our hot chocolate Kahoot in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. So we have 11 questions. The first one, there's no wrong answer, but has anyone here ever made their own hot chocolate, their own homemade hot chocolate, not from the instant packet before, with your own chocolate, your own sugar? So 3 of you have, and 5 have not. This will be their first time, or maybe you try this later on, and that will be your first time. So there was no wrong answer there. So number 2. Where did hot cocoa originate? Is it from Switzerland, Spain, or Mexico? So that's right, it's from Mexico. So did you know that humans, so we've been drinking hot chocolate as early as 500 BC, so way, way back in ancient times in Mexico. The Mayans actually ground their own cocoa seeds and mixed that with water, cornmeal, and chili pepper as a drink. So it's nothing new here. It's really old. All right, good job, Rua. All right, true or false? Cocoa powder is high. Oh, not true or false. So cocoa powder is high in all these minerals except, so there's one right answer here. So it's high in 3 of these minerals, except for exactly sodium. So cocoa is a great source of magnesium, of zinc, and of iron. And all these minerals do different great things in our bodies, but it's not high in sodium, which is a good thing, actually. Because we don't want too much sodium in the diet. And that would be some salty hot chocolate, right? So cocoa powder is high in fiber. Is this true or false? Is it true? So surprisingly, it is true. We think of fiber coming from like vegetables and fruits and whole grains, but cocoa actually has a lot of fiber, which is great for your digestion, for your, your cholesterol levels. So it keeps your heart healthy. So cocoa powder is a great source of fiber. Good job, Gabby. You are in the lead. All right, let's see. Does cocoa powder naturally have sugar in it? Yes, a lot, since it's chocolate and chocolate's sweet, right? Or is it yes, but barely any, or no, none at all? So that's right. Yes, but barely any. So a lot of things, things that grow from the ground have their own natural sugar in it, but not as much as, say, like a cocoa powder that you would add sugar to. So it does have a little bit of sugar in it, but not too much. Natural. All right, good job, Gabby. You are on fire. All right, which ingredients today have healthy fats? Is it milk, cocoa powder, sugar, or if you're using marshmallows, which my little bomb has, is it marshmallows? Which of these have healthy fats? So there's 2 right answers. Milk and cocoa powder both have fats. So there are some healthy fats in milk, and cocoa powder does have healthy fats in it, actually. Good job, guys. All right, Gabby is still in the lead with Ariana as a close second. So another question about marshmallows. What is the main ingredient in marshmallows besides sugar? So what are marshmallows even made of? Do we know? Is it cream? Is it egg whites? Is it corn oil? Or is it oil? Or corn syrup, sorry. So that's right. So marshmallows, although they're white and fluffy, there's a lot of sugar in there, and a lot of it is from corn syrup, which is not a very healthy type of sugar. So that's why we want to use a very small amount of marshmallows in our hot chocolate. Not too much. All right, so Gabby is on fire still. So cocoa is high in something called polyphenols, which are antioxidants found in some foods. So which of these foods do not have polyphenols? So which do not have antioxidants? Is it fruits? Is it meat, like, you know, pork and beef? Is it tea or is it vegetables? That's right. So most of you got that. So meat is not a great source of antioxidants, whereas fruits, vegetables, tea, and cocoa are very high in antioxidants. So you want more of those in your diet than too much meat. Meat's okay, but just not an overloading amount. Good job, guys. All right, what's next? Like I said, cocoa is high in antioxidants, but what do antioxidants do for your bodies, guys? I think there's more than one correct one here. So does it reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, lower your blood pressure, or improve cholesterol and blood sugar levels? They are all correct. So you are all correct, guys. Antioxidants are important because it does all these great, wonderful things for our body, and it keeps us super healthy. So that's why we want those fruits and vegetables and cocoa, because that has a lot of antioxidants. All right, almost done here. Which of these are examples of unprocessed natural sugars? So let's say I wanted to sweeten my hot cocoa with a natural sugar. Which of these are unprocessed natural sugars? And there might be two correct answers here. Maybe. Is it honey, brown sugar, corn syrup, or maple syrup? That's right, you guys. So both honey and maple syrup are natural sweeteners. So basically they come from natural sources and they're not processed the same way brown sugar and corn syrup are. So that makes them easier to digest and has more minerals and more health qualities in the actual sweetener. So whereas brown sugar and corn syrup, they're super processed and don't have as many benefits as honey and maple syrup. That's correct. Ariana took the lead on that one. Good job. Okay, so true or false? Last question. Milk has vitamin D. What is this vitamin? So this vitamin supports the nervous system and brain function. Is this true or false? Does vitamin D? That's right. So most of you got that one. So vitamin D is a super important vitamin for our nervous system and our brains. So milk has a lot of vitamin D. All right, let's see who won. So in third place is Hal. Good job, Hal. In second, we have Gabby. Good job, Gabby. And our first place winner is Ariana. Congratulations. Woohoo. I hope you guys all had fun with that and learned something new about our ingredients. But what do you say we get started? I'm dying to have some hot chocolate. I don't know about you guys. So I'm going to take you guys back down to my chef zone. First, I'm going to start by heating up my milk on medium heat. So I have my saucepan right here, and I'm just going to pour my milk into my saucepan over medium heat, and you want that to warm up, which might take maybe 5 minutes. So I'll set that aside for now. So let's talk a little bit more about cocoa powder, you guys. Like I said, what's the difference between maybe unsweetened cocoa powder that we're using and instant cocoa mix? So I have both right here. So Camila, what is the major difference between these two? Unsweetened cocoa powder and hot cocoa mix.
Well, unsweetened cocoa powder is more natural because it's unsweetened, so it has less sugars and possibly less preservatives, while the one that you usually use when you're at home. The packets have a lot of sugars and like processed stuff, and sometimes even like the powdered milk, and it's less healthier. So I'd stick to the unsweetened cocoa powder.
Exactly. So just as Camila said, our unsweetened cocoa powder doesn't have any sugar added to it, whereas a hot cocoa drink mix has sugar added and sometimes a lot of preservatives and a lot of artificial vitamins and minerals added to it. So you don't want that when making your own hot chocolate. You want to start from scratch and add your own sugar to it. So that's why we're going to use the unsweetened cocoa mix, the unsweetened cocoa powder. So what I did is I added my milk and my cocoa powder to a saucepan over medium heat. And I'm going to start whisking because I want to break up all the little clumps of cocoa powder. You'll see that when you add cocoa powder to a liquid like milk, it starts to kind of clump up. I'll kind of show you guys here. So you see it's not smooth yet. It's still a little clumpy. So I want to make sure to whisk. And I'm also going to add my sugar. And I'll tell you guys, making your own hot cocoa from scratch is not only really easy, but I think it tastes better. What about you, Camila?
Yeah, it definitely tastes better.
All right. So we're just going to whisk and make sure that heats up. And how you know it'll be ready is because little bubbles will start to form around the edges and it'll kind of start steaming, but you don't want to overheat it and that will burn the milk. So you don't want that. Now, Camila, I know that you have another super cool ingredient from your house. I know we said that cocoa originally came from Mexico, right?
Yeah, so basically I have one of the, well, a little more modernized version of what it would look like. So basically, my grandma has somebody who makes it for her. They start with the cacao bean and then they mix in sugars and cinnamons and peppers. And then when you break into it, it's just a solid block. I'm gonna cut a piece so you guys can see. It's just a bunch of chocolate basically.
That is awesome. Look at that, guys. So that's pure cocoa with just a little sugar and spices added to it. So if you have something like that, you can even reduce the amount of cocoa powder and sugar you add to the milk and use some of that as well as like a little combination. I see that Camila just dropped a little bit in there. Oh, I think your hot chocolate is going to taste so good. So now I'm going to go in with some peppermint extract. So if you guys like, you know, like a York peppermint patty or any kind of mint chocolate chip type of combination, this is a great way to add some peppermint flavor to your hot chocolate. So it's peppermint extract. And the thing with extract, a little bit goes a long way, so you don't want to overdo it. I'm going to start with an eighth of a teaspoon and add a little more if I want a little more peppermint. So, yep, that's all it needed. But hey, if you wanted to add your own other flavors, what are some cool flavors other than peppermint and cinnamon that people can add, Camila?
Well, you could add nutmeg if you want. I tried that once, it was really good. Or sometimes you can use peanut butter if you like the mix of peanut butter and chocolate. Sometimes honey or milk or a cream. Like I have a frother that gives like foamy milk, so you can put that on top, and it's kind of like a cappuccino.
Ooh, that's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's so many different things you could do. If you guys took our survey and let us know what fun flavors you like in your hot chocolate, you saw there's so many ways to flavor hot chocolate without adding too much sugar and too much preservatives. So things like spices like cinnamon, as Camila's using, nutmeg, she said, or even more exotic spices like maybe a little bit of ginger or cardamom. Those are really fun too. or even like a chai spice, which has a combination of spices. Ooh, I see that my cocoa is pretty hot now, so I'm gonna shut it off. And I'm gonna get some mugs. How's yours looking, Camila?
It looks good. It smells good too.
I know, I love the smell of anything chocolatey. All right, so I'm gonna get my favorite mug. I can enjoy this. Right. Take it off the heat. Does anyone have any questions about making their own hot chocolate? And like anything, the first time you make it, it might seem intimidating, but it's super, super, super simple. You just saw how quick and easy that was to make. Okay. So I have my mug here. And like I said, I still have this little guy, so I didn't add too much cocoa and too much sugar because this has a little bit of chocolate and cocoa and marshmallows there. So once I put my hot chocolate, into my mug, I'm gonna stir that in as well. Ooh, that looks so good. And I have a little extra, so whoever wants to join me. All right. Now I'm gonna just stir a little bit. And hot chocolate is the perfect way to warm up on a cold day like today. Even when it's snowing out, I like to snuggle up to a movie and some homemade hot chocolate. You can even top this with some homemade whipped cream. And my hot cocoa spoon is already melting. I see you have your peppermint spoon.
Yeah, I got it out.
All righty. This is really piping hot. So I'm gonna share the love of this spoon to the other mug of hot chocolate. This smells so good. Alrighty. Did you taste yours?
Yeah, it's good.
All right. So yeah, guys, I mean, this is just a chocolate spoon that it's just a popsicle with some dark chocolate and some marshmallows. That's all that is. But you really don't need this at all to make your own hot chocolate. You can just go with the 10 ounces of milk, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. That's all you need. And then if you want to add your own fun flavors, be my guest. Yeah, we did. And like Camila mentioned, you can add your own flavors. Like peanut butter was a great suggestion. If you like a peanut butter cup, right? Chocolate peanut butter. Then you can also add cinnamon like Camila's doing, your own spices. And unsweetened whipped cream maybe, because you don't want it to be too sweet, too sugary. Even like I added peppermint extract. There's a bunch of extracts out there. You can add vanilla. You can add, I've seen coconut extract. And if you want to make your own chocolate spoon that I have here, all you have to do is in like a little muffin tin or a little silicone tin, like a little mini one, you can add melted chocolate, melted dark chocolate, and some marshmallows, and just pop a popsicle stick in there and let it harden. And then that way you can add that to hot milk to make your own hot chocolate. That's all it really is. You can use a metal spoon if you don't have a popsicle spoon stick. Anything works. Ooh, and look at that, it's already melted off. So this is gonna be a double hot chocolate. Double chocolate, hot chocolate. Alrighty, I think we should taste it. Are you all set?
Yes.
All right, hold it up. Cheers and taste. Ooh. Super, super. Is Joelle drinking one too? Joelle's drinking something there. So this is super, super creamy and chocolatey and comforting, especially like I said, on a cold day. This hits the spot. Do you like it? So what do you like about it, Camila?
I like the peppermint flavor actually. And I like the cinnamon. It gives it like an extra spice at the end.
Definitely. That sounds so good. Mine too. I have that little peppermint flair from the extract, but I also love how you can truly taste the ingredients, right? You can taste the cocoa. The milk is there to kind of comfort you as well.
Yeah.
The peppermint extract is super inviting and super, bright. And I think some whipped cream would be divine on this, but I think I like it as is. I don't think we even need it. All right, so it's time to see who won. So let's see. Out of me and Camila, who do you all think is the winner? So let's launch that poll.
Can you bring it up? I think Lynn's in here.
I think I can, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you guys take a vote on who do you think won? Camila with her peppermint spoon and her cinnamon and her Mexican chocolate she added in there, or me. I vote for Camila, definitely. You got to share some of that Mexican chocolate next time.
Yeah.
Looks so good. All right, guys. I'll give you another second to vote, but I think we have a clear winner. And that winner is Camila. Yay. I could have told you that. All right. So thank you all for coming, for showing up and learning how to make some homemade hot chocolate. I hope you all try this at home. And thank you everyone who took our sweepstakes survey and answered our questions about what flavors you like in your hot chocolate. So if you make this hot chocolate any day this winter, make sure you take a picture of it, post it to Instagram. Make sure you tag us at Family Cook NYC, and also tag American Dairy NE, and even use the hashtag FuelUpTBC so we can see your lovely creations. And then if you want to give us a follow for more delicious recipes, you can follow me at Family Cook NYC. But the fun doesn't stop here. Come back next week. That's Tuesday, January 18th, same time at 4:15 to learn how to make a delicious breakfast recipe or snack, cheesy baked oatmeal quiche. So, so good. I hope to see you all there using the same Zoom link, same time, same place. I had so much fun. Thank you, Camila, for joining me. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And I hope to see you all next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.